Welcome back to our new episode break, namely 90s Minute. Every week we look back at a culturally relevant show, movie, or piece of pop culture that probably helps stoke the algorithm. This week, with St. Patrick's Day on Friday, we're looking at the 90s horror movie Leprechaun. Leprechaun is a 1993 horror comedy film that fails spectacularly at being either. Starring Wicket the Ewok as the eponymous murderous leprechaun who just wants his gold back by any means necessary, the movie is set in a rural town in North Dakota. In the opening scenes of the movie, Dan O'Grady returns from Ireland after burying his mother, having also caught a leprechaun and forced it to give him gold. Willow somehow follows O'Grady home to America and then murders his wife before getting trapped in a box by the man, who then suffers a stroke. Oh, also 4-leaf clovers are to leprechauns as crosses and garlic are to vampires in this universe. That'll come into play later. We then skip forward 10 years and meet Rachel from Friends and her hick father, who has just purchased the old O'Grady house and dragged his materialistic Valley Girl daughter there for the summer. Also, he hired a trio of painters, Detective Zachary Stone from Superforce. Yeah, I didn't see that series either. The high school basketball player only referred to as Chubby in both Teen Wolf movies, and a child actor whose Wikipedia page redirects to a single-season sitcom called The Home Court. Also not getting much reprieve here, Chubby plays a character who's implied to be intellectually disabled. Not surprisingly, Professor Flitwick is released from the box on accident, and two of the boys find its gold and hide it. After a series of increasingly ludicrous attacks on the characters with varying strengths and power sets showed by the leprechaun in every scene. Horrible bosses and her painter friends slingshot the 4-leaf clover into the leprechaun's mouth and throw him down a well, which they then pour gasoline in and light on fire, which somehow causes it to explode. Somehow this theatrical failure gained cult status and spawned 7 more sequels, including Leprechaun 4 in Space and Leprechaun in the Hood, which also got its own sequel, Leprechaun Back to the Hood. Why they changed the to the with an A between the two titles is beyond me. And that's Leprechaun in a namely 90s minute. More or less. Thanks for watching and join us again next Tuesday for another Namely 90s Minute. Remember, you can always hear these a day early in full episodes of Namely 90s on all major podcasting platforms and most of the small ones too. Please subscribe and do all the other YouTube things, bell ringing, share like subscribes, that sort of stuff, and we'll catch you next time. Happy St. Patrick's Day.